everyone, welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. Thank you so much for joining me today because I am so excited for today's video. We will be stuffing my annual bonus that I have received from work via the medium of Uno Game Day. And I'm so excited about it. So I've had this in my head for ages. And so yeah, I just really want this to go to plan. So I'm going to try not to get too overexcited, otherwise then I'll stop thinking and it won't go to plan. So anyway, the plan is to successfully stuff all of this money through a mixture of Uno Game Day and then a few bits of like admin stuff that I have to do in the binders. So I'm going to do that first. Before I jump into any of this, as usual, let's have a quick look at the affirmation. So last week's was, I am good enough, which is so true, and you are more than. And nice, this week's affirmation is, I have no limitations. I like it a lot, and I need that at the moment because I am feeling a bit mean to myself. I'm going to pop this to the side because I know where to put it. I have been being a bit mean to myself on something I'm doing at work, so yes, I'll try and remember that. So yay, so should we get stuck in? I am not going to count all of this money. I'm sorry for everybody who likes watching the counting, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I've already counted it. I can't do it. But what we do have is 1850 in placeholders and another invisible 50, which makes it 1900 in placeholders. And then in cash, we have got 525 plus 50 plus 170 because I'm useful and I'll let you do the maths yourself. No, what is that? 775, I think, in cash. So I need to get a bit organised, don't I? So I can start doing the things that I need to do. So I'm just going to tidy this up quickly. Gosh, those fives very nearly didn't fit in there. It was a chunk of fives. I was very embarrassed asking the bank to give me all those fives because normally I just rely on the cash machine and whatever cash it gives me. I very rarely go to the bank to actually get cash, and I was like, oh, I need a lot of £5 notes. Anyway, so we've got the cash, we've got the placeholders. Let's do the admin first of all to kick stuff off. So placeholder admin. So first of all, we are going to be giving £200 to Ben for some additional spending money, and he's going to be using that for his holiday clothes. So I've just done this for props so I can run you through it. So Ben's got 200 for extra for his spending. I'm going to be giving 100 to Oscar as a little gift extra for his spending because we are all in this together and he has to sit through days where I'm not in a particularly good mood because of work. So he may as well get a bit of the work bonus as well. So that's Oscar and Ben sorted. Then in here, I am going to be putting £100 into the closed envelope that I said I got rid of, but really just chucked it in the back. So this is going to be for, I don't know, I'll move it back to where it was before. It was hasty moving it to the back. So £100 for clothes for me out of my 200 spending money, and that will be going towards my holiday clothes. And then £50 out of my spending money, which is going to go to hair. And then the last £50 of my spending money is going to go onto my credit card to pay for a fabulous meal that I had in the week with Jenna from JT Budgets. She was up this way-ish, so I went and met her and her friend, and we went and had just the nicest dinner, and we chatted non-stop for hours, like hours and hours and hours, and it was so much fun. But I do have to pay that back. So that 50 quid is then going to go onto the credit card, and then that leaves us with £1,400, which is going to go straight into holiday, and then that is our holiday spending sorted, and I'm so happy. So there's 400 in placeholders and a bunch of cash. So that's going to be for maybe clothes, definitely sun cream, still need to pay for the luggage, contingency money, and all that sort of stuff. So that is in there, and I still will be adding to that over the next few weeks. But in terms of our spending money, £1,400, that's £200 a day, not including one of the travel days, but then we've got the contingency if we need it, but £200 a day for our holiday. So that is good. I don't have to stress about that because the holiday's going to come in quite quickly. So yeah, so that's all sorted. Yay. So that is all the admin. Sort of. Actually, we do have a little bit more admin. I promise we will get to the Uno and stuff in a minute. So that is the admin. So all of this cash is going to be game day cash, but we are also going to be adding rollover to it as well. So for anybody who was wondering how much is in rollover, this is your moment. So that is definitely empty. Lovely. So in Rollover, we did manage to save, so here it is, we managed to save 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So 165 from Rollover, which is cool. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, only by £15 to be fair. But 165 is amazing. So let's actually do some maths and see what we've got. So we have got 170 plus 50 plus 525 plus, oh, I don't remember what I said, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So 165 equals, oh, so that takes all of the cash in the tray up to 910. Not all of this is Uno money, I lied. I do have to go and stuff some cash. I got, see, getting too excited. So we've got 910, that's not a very pretty one, £910 in the tray at the moment. And then also, last thing, is we need to go to savings. And you know, I couldn't decide what to do with Risk the Six. Well, I did make a decision. And what I have done is I have put £300 into the bank for the LISA, which I will do, I haven't put it in the LISA yet. I'm going to wait until like we've done all of this stuff and then see what is actually going over to the LISA. But £300 is in the bank waiting for the LISA. And then there's 40 quid left over. So that is going for game day. So plus 40 equals, so we've got 950 in the tray, which equals 700, and I don't know where you can see this or not, it like doesn't look very good in the light. Anyway, 700 and, what does that say? £30 for Uno game day. This is so exciting. Right, okay, hope I'm not being too much. Sorry if I am. So Risk the Six is empty. I think I'm probably gonna do that again, but I'm not gonna clean it off. So we're gonna leave that there. And then I'm going to take this 300 and I'm going to pop it into the back here, into the LISA, because it will make its way there eventually. So we'll just shove that in there and I'll worry about tidying those placeholders another day. Luscious. So that is the admin. So now we can get prepped for game day. Yay. Right, so what I have decided to do, I have got 6 categories. Oh, Save You McSave. So we're going to do the 4 biggest categories in Save You McSave, just to give them a bit of a boost. So we're going to play with car, groceries, and we are also going to play with rent. And we are going to play with utilities. So those are those 4 out of Save You McSave that we are going to be playing with. And then on top of that, we're also going to be playing with these rather crude ones for the LISA and for Oscar. So that'll be either Oscar's school trip or Oscar's future or whatever it is I decide that money's going to go. So we're going to play with those ones for the game day. But before I close Save You McSave, a couple of these just need a £5 to get them up to 100. So buffer, I'm going to shove a £5 in. I'll do it in the front so I can remember to colour it in another time. So a £5 going into buffer, just so that that's up to £100, and then I don't need to worry about it. Clothes, another £5 in there. Lovely. We're playing with that one. I think that was it actually for ones that needed a bit of a bung, that weren't being included in the fun and games. Yes, that was it. Perfect. Right, so that is that done. I don't know where I put that £5 for that other one, but never mind. Because what I've done is when I normally zero out, I'm just going to roll that over to next month, I think, or I might even just absorb it in the monthly budget. Anyway, right, so these are the 6 categories that we're going to play with. So I am going to put them, I'm going to move the tray because I'm going to take all that cash out in a sec. So we are going to play car, groceries, rent, utilities, Oscar and the LISA. I've just thought when I put the money down, I'm not going to be able to see those there because I've written them like at the bottom in the middle and I kind of need them as headings. So I'm just going to write that again. So Oscar and the LISA. Right, are these in a good place without me getting too messy? I might do them in a line actually. Can we get away with that? Car, groceries, rent, utilities, LISA and Oscar. Does that all fit on screen? Kind of, right, so shifty-wifty. Okay, I think that is the best I'm going to be able to do. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these are gonna act as like players of Uno in a way. We're not gonna give them a hand each and make them actually play Uno, but Kind of, you'll see. So, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because occasionally a dice is going to come into play as well. Right, shall we get started? Right, let's just shuffle all of this money up a little bit. How am I going to do that, actually? You just shove a couple of tens here and there. Oh my God, you guys, do you know what? I've just realised what I've done. I haven't stuffed the bits of cash that I need to stuff, but I've just jumbled up all the money. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, let me just pull out the money that we're gonna, is there like a chunk of 20s somewhere so I don't have to, yeah, I think there's a good chunk there. So I'll do this off camera. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80. I can't believe I did that. I'm getting so shaky as well. 100 and 20, 40, 60, 70. So that 170 is going into health, just to help, because we're going to have a really big unstuffing at the end of the month, so that needs help. And then I'm also going to do the same with stuff. So stuff is going to get 20, 40, 50. I was going to stuff that on camera with you, but obviously, yeah, I'm me, so that didn't happen. Right, so let's actually put this one of these 20s to the back, which was a great suggestion from somebody the other day for Savey McSave Day, is to end on like a bigger note, which I thought was a great idea. So I'm just gonna have a water. It's really hot. Oh my goodness, we're 15 minutes in and I haven't even got started yet. This is probably going to be a very, very long one. So let's do this. So where can I put the Uno cards so you can see them and it makes sense? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move this. And then we can have Uno and money down here. Yes, let's do that. Okay, cool. I am prepared. So let's do it. So I'm going to pull an Uno card. So 7. That's nice to start on a high one. 7. So that means car is going to get 7 notes. So regardless of how much they are, it's going to get 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see? And then we're going to pull the next one, which is 9. I hope they're not all really high numbers because it won't last very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then rent is getting 0. So poor rent. Utilities, I'm not going to make that a 10, it is a 0. Utilities is getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Lysa is going to get 2 plus whatever is on the next one. So a skip. So Lysa's not getting anything. So Oscar is going to get 2 plus wild, which is going to be a roll of the dice. So Oscar's going to get 2 plus 5. So Oscar's getting 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, round 1, done. So that is how this is going to work. I hope that makes sense and I hope it sounds like fun. We'll just have to see because they've all been really, really high so far. But what I have done is I have left in here like the shuffle, the swap, like all of the cards, and we're going to play with them all. So yeah, so round 2. So we've got 2 for car, so 1, 2. 5 for groceries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for rent, poor rent. Plus 2 for utilities. Oh, and a reverse, so we're going back. So rent is getting 2 plus 1. So 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to leave that reverse out so I know that I'm reversing right now, as otherwise I'll forget. Groceries is going to get just 1. Car is going to get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oscar is getting 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Lysa is getting 2 plus nothing, so we're going back to Oscar. So Oscar is getting 2 plus 6. I'm going to put that reverse way round because we're going this way now. So 2 plus 6 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're back to car now. Car is getting 1. Groceries is getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. whatever this is, I don't remember. Rent isn't getting anything because we're going backwards again. So car, put that as a reminder, is getting 3. 1, 2, 3. So don't forget, all of these things will get stuffed eventually in Savey McSave. This is just for fun. So the next one is Oscar. He's going to get 9. Look at all this that he's getting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, all these high numbers. Look, we really don't have very much left. Low numbers, please. Oh, but the Lysa is getting 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Utilities is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we didn't get any of like the really fun cards like the shuffle and the swap. Oh, I'm gutted. I really, really wanted to do a shuffle up. Never mind. What did I just do? Did I just do rent? Or, yeah, I think so. So groceries is getting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Car is getting 9. So that's everything. No, I don't want it to be everything. That's not fair. I want it to carry on. Oh no, but it's a total cheat if I don't do it, do I? But I really want this to carry on and go, do you know what I'm going to... No, that is cheating. I was just looking for where the shuffle was. It's in here somewhere. That's my own fault, isn't it? I should have just taken all the big numbers out. Oh no, I hope that wasn't too disappointing. I'm so disappointed. Oh well, okay, so car is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the end. I really wanted that to like go on forever. We only got through that many cards. Ah, well, never mind. It was fun. It was a good idea. With hindsight, I should have taken the bigger notes out, but never mind. Not quite the epic game that I was hoping for, but still, it was fun. So let's have a look then, because we've got to start colouring in everything now off of the trackers in Savey McSave and then put all this other money to where it needs to go. So let's do that. Oh, I'm so gutted that more specials didn't come up. Tempted on refilming completely, but I won't. I won't. This is real life. Right, so let's start in Savey McSave then. So first of all, buffer, we put an extra 5 into there. So we will deal with this one. Yeah, because I was going to do the shuffle and the swap and like literally take all the notes. If I got the shuffle, I was going to take all the notes back up again and redistribute them around everything. I'm so gutted. I really am tempted on refilming, but I'm not going to. It's far too hot and I'm far too tired. Right, so car in the end got an absolute stack. Doesn't stop this bit being fun, so that's good. Oh, got there. So car got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15. So £215 going into car. So let's figure out how many cars we can colour in because we have cash in here already. So 215 plus the 50 that is in the bank plus 2045 equals £310 in car now, which is amazing. So we'll pop that cash away. 310 divided by 12.5, which is how much each of the cars is worth. So we can colour in 24 cars. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another 17 cars I get to colour in. I will do this quick and come back. Well, that was an awful lot of fun. I haven't done the tyres, but I'll do this off camera. That took a really, really long time. But yay, awesome progress for car. So 4, 8, 12, 14 of those left to do. Wunderbar. Clothes is all good. We did not play with that one, but we did play with groceries. So let's see what groceries got. So groceries got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 135 for groceries. Plus whatever is in here, 15. And 50 in the bank is a total of around £200. Oh goody, that makes the colouring a bit easier. So we need to do 10 baskets in total. We've got 4, so we will colour 6. I really am not going to colour all of them. I'm just going to do the baskets. Lovely, so that'll do. So I'll have lots of fun off camera playing with that and finishing the colouring on that another day. What's in shot and what's not? Haven't looked up at the camera in ages. Right, so next up was rent, which is here. So rent only got 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't know what it is with rent. It just doesn't get the love that it needs. So 25 plus 15 plus the 100 that is in the bank is a total of 140 divided by 37.5, which is how much a house is worth, means we still can't even colour in a house. Another house, never mind. Maybe next month for next month's savey. So there isn't going to be a like a standalone savey this month. This is just going to be this. And I will do a normal standalone savey McSave next month. So spending is all good, subscriptions is all good. I think some of these I put a £5 in, didn't I? And I haven't coloured it, but I'll figure out what they were. And then lastly then, utilities for this binder got... Oh, I'm so gutted still about the game day that it didn't last longer. Darn it, never mind. Utilities got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So nearly 100. So 95 plus, ooh, 5, wonderful, plus 50. So 150 in total divided by 1250 equals 12. So 12 in total, so we need to do like 8 more. Cool. Pop that in there. So let's have a look. What colours are we using? That one, and that one. So we're going to be going 1. Oh, careful, Jenny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the plan. I'm going to colour those in. There we go. Oh, that last one's a bit smudgy. Never mind. Perfect. So that is utilities sorted as well. So that is all of them for Savey McSave. There's still a bit of cash left in the front that we saved with the monthly challenge. I'm going to keep that in there for next month's proper legit Savey McSave, but it's looking a bit chunky, so that should be lots of fun on condensing day. Looking forward to that as well. So the last things that we have to do is, I'm being really silly, I'm sorry. The last thing that we need to do is sort out the money that's going into Lysa, and then all of this money that is going for Oscar, which is just incredible. I wasn't expecting that, but it's actually really helpful and really good. So let's do the Lysa first because that makes more sense. And whilst we're in here, we'll shove that 170 into health. Oh, I'm such a derp, right? So 170 going into health. So health is already fully funded, but we have a monster credit card and stuffing this month. So I want to get ahead in health because it gives me anxiety if it's not there. So new home, so the Lysa. So at the moment, we've got 300 that is waiting to go to the Lysas that's in my bank account, plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that 340 I will transfer. So this actually has to go to the bank. So I'm going to put that with this to one side to remind me to do that. So that 40 needs to go back to the bank, and then I will transfer, because me and Ben always have an equal amount. So 340 divided by 2 equals £170 into each of mine and Ben's lices, which I will also make a note of. 170 times 2, perfect. So that is all the risk the 6 and that 40 quid that's going into the lices. So at the moment, before any government bonus lookage or anything, we've got 1,550, I think, in there. No, 1,590 it will be. But yeah, that's exciting. So that's good. And then into Oscar's binder. So I'm going to put that 50 quid into stuff. To top up his for after the unstuffing. And then I need to decide what to do with all of his loot. So let's see what he got. He got right, so in total then, Oscar got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, and 10. Awesome. Okay. Oh, decisions. So, sorry if I just knocked the camera. One thing I was thinking was, so for Oscar's school trip, then he's going to Barcelona next July. We still have a number of instalments to make, but we're doing that in savings challenges. But if I keep putting the small amount that I'm putting away in that savings challenge every week, we're going to run out of time. So I could put £100 aside for the next instalment and then put this stuff into future. The other thing I was thinking of was that I want him for his trip next year to go away with £200, like spending money. So that could be his £200 spending money, which as it's come out of the bonus, seems like a really good use of the money. But we've got a whole year to save that £200. So I don't quite know what to do. I think, because Oscar's future doesn't get a lot, does it? And at some point in the future, he's going to need like really expensive stuff like driving lessons and university. And that's all going to come around a lot quicker than I think it is, isn't it? So what we will do. Okay, cool. So to save space in the Big Book of Savings envelope, we are going to put £100 into school. That will cover the next instalment, which I think is due in probably not until September now, but that's just peace of mind that that's there. So that's the next £100 for his school holiday. Yes, correct. Good. Just checking myself. And then if we grab the big book, we will put 100 into here. Double check that's 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Lovely. So 100 into there. And there is 20 quid in there already. Ooh, I know, actually. No, don't worry. That 20 quid's coming out. So this is just going to have a flat 100 in there, which means I need to cross off 8 more of these. Should we go down the way and then reach those little milestones? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. That's so cool. So that's the first 100 in there. Oh, I actually feel really, really good about that. Yay. Good. Happy that we all made that decision together. Thank you so much. And then what I'm going to do, because this is scaring me, these big amounts, because I never have that much to put into this during cash stuffing. So I've got 2 lots of 15. So I'll cross off 2 of the biggies, which is, there's one there, one there. One there, one there, one there. 1, 2, 3. There's pretty much 1 on each line. Let's roll a dice. So 6, so we'll cross this lady off here. And 5, so we'll cross this lady off here. Lovely. Goody. So let's pop that into the current future savings. Lush. That's it. The end. Bye. That's it. That's all the money gone. There's £2,500 just gone. But we have achieved a lot. Yeah, I am gutted that didn't go the way that it did. I hope that it wasn't too disappointing for you guys. But hey ho. But yeah, loads of good money went to good places. We've got money going to the LISA, money going to, that's gone to Oscar's future, money that has gone to Oscar's school trip, money in the beautiful, lovely Saving McSave. We've topped up a few bits and bobs that we needed to do for cash purposes. We've all got a bit of extra spending money and everybody is happy. Isn't that nice? So that is it. That is the end. Sorry for the most randomest video I have probably ever done, ever. But there you are. Do let me know if you enjoyed it. Like, comment, please do. Sorry, like, subscribe, please do comment. And let me know what you thought, just so that I'm not sitting here thinking everybody hated it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm so hot because I haven't had a fan running this whole time because it'd be distracting for you guys. And I'm melting now. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and yeah, I will see you next Friday for cash stuffing like normal. So yeah, have an amazing week and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.